baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Reapers. About to get started here. Nolan Schanuel digs in now. This one in the air, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Drew. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. So digging in, Zach Neto. Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Ball
take the race.
To a board. On the ground, right side.
Nope, that's foul.
And it's just foul. That was close.
That's a really good take. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better.
Down looking. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Eggy Rosario will hit next. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. No runs. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Nope, outside.
Two. In the air to left center. And there's one down. The 1-1. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Rich Trejo with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Warming Bernabel getting ready to hit. Swings through that. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. Sliced hard but foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
No score here in the second.
No, inside.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, number 8.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So up next, Cameron Eden. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped left field.
Ground rule double.
The fence. That's an automatic double. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Puts a bunt down. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Kyren Paris. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Calls it in, 2 away. And now batting, Mike Trout. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jake Rogers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Gone. Rich Trejo with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
2-2. And it stays fair. And that keeps the inning going. Roman Banks with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and had to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So Watt puts runners at first and second.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Moore. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Freeman takes it in for the out. One away. And there's the ball. The Angels trailing by a run here on opening day.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Here's a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. It is 2 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
On the ground, right side, Bernabeu. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Luis Arraez stands in. One and 2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Strike on the inside corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Foul ball there.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes the skipper. Ryan Seferian gets the call from the pen, getting ready to make his season debut. Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Got one out to right. Eden drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's a 1-1. And that hits the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Eden settles under it. And that quickly 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Kyren Paris. This one in the air center field. Freeman settles underneath it, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. Close, but called the ball. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Chases in the dirt, slider there. But no chance to recover. Will reach after the strikeout. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. So right there, excellent job by the catcher.
That is the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of a curveball.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Trout swings, hammers one, deep left field. Banks off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Neto.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch-out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Inside, almost got him. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time. Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Stays alive.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Now here is David Hamilton. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bachman warming up as well. Got him. 2 down. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. This to center field. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Eggy Rosario. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing.
That's a ball.
Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Swing and a miss. Curveball on the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Going to count 1-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Got good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball.
That's
Gotta
in.
try to stay on
Ball
that
2.
backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Okay, Cindy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Halos down by a run here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field. And that is that. Still Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics. And they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Manager out of the Chase Silseth taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. Well, one-run game. Leading off, Matthew Lugo. High fly ball down the left field line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Ball in.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this.
And now Kevin Cash. There's a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
Shuts him down on strikes. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air to left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 4. The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Up the middle, Moore. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Rich Trejo. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball fairly well in this one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
O'Hoppe takes it in for the out. 2 down. And here is Warming Bernabel. And on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. A double. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Mike Trout. Just
Inside ball.
missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing and he wins. And it counts 4. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Angels with only one out left. And next for L.A., Jhonkensy Noel. Close
Ball
one.
three.
Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. And that one fouled off. The Angels down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, Dominion. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The catch is made to end it. 1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.